You guys, skincare is really, really expensive. I know it. I know you guys all know it. Beauty stuff in general is expensive. With makeup, it's a little bit different because you don't really need makeup. I mean, and I guess you don't need skincare, but I find that if you're going to invest in one, skincare is the one that you should invest in. And it is expensive to find good skincare at a good price that's going to be safe. Even sometimes you go to like department stores and you'll find that they are charging so much money for something that is really not worth the money. And you know that they're making a lot of money because they have so much overhead that they can buy it in bulk. I mean, that's the way business is. That's what it is. That's how it goes. But I understand that a lot of us are trying to do stuff on a budget. I am too. And like the other day I was in a store and I was looking at like the Maracuja oil, and which is like from Tarte, and I was also looking at is it Jose Maran? I don't know. And it's the argan oil, and I was appalled at the price because obviously Maracuja oil, you could buy it, you know, yourself, and put it in a purple bottle if you want to, and the same thing with argan oil. So I was very surprised at those prices, but I figured because they're from that brand and those brands have done the work that they need to do to get that kind of maybe cult following, that it works for them. So but I was always like, oh my god, skincare is so expensive, and maybe people don't understand that you don't need to spend all that money on skincare. Like, I try my hardest to make sure that my products are affordable. Those of you guys who know, are familiar with what I do, you know that they're quite affordable, especially for the ingredients that are in them. And even me, sometimes I have to raise the price on my products because I'm getting the price raised on me for ingredients or bottles and stuff like that. So it gets crazy. Skincare is really expensive. And good skincare is expensive, and even bad skincare is expensive. When you go to like Target or something, you look at some of the skincare that really is not safe and not effective even, and you're like, they're charging so much money for something that is not even good for me. So it is really, really crazy out here. So I was like, maybe I'll make a video and I'll make some suggestions of some things that you can buy yourself and do yourself and have yourself. And they may not do everything that some skincare products will do, but if you're on a budget, it's better to do something yourself than do something cheaper that won't be safe or effective. So, for instance, you could get a lotion that is not safe because you're on a budget, a cheaper lotion for your skin, but it's not safe. So it would be better just to try to do something yourself. So some of the ingredients that I would suggest to have, that everybody, no matter what your skin type is, should have with them would be jojoba oil, castor oil, tea tree oil. And I would start there. Those are the ones that I'd start with. Why I like jojoba oil so much is because it is a more expensive oil, but you can get it for an affordable price. And it will just it's a yellow color, kind of a golden color. It doesn't really have a smell. And it's the oil that is quite similar to our skin's natural oil. So it's really, really great for all skin types, but especially oily skin, to use as a moisturizer. And you can just use a couple drops and it won't actually make you greasy. So that one is really, really good. I would suggest coconut oil for those of you who have drier or more normal skin types, but even oily skin can use coconut oil. It just might feel weird, but you can do a mix and you can add like 3/4 jojoba oil and 1/4 coconut oil if you want to. But I love jojoba oil. You can use it on your face, on your body, on your hair, but I especially love it for my face. It's really, really great. And I always recommend it to those who have oily skin. So jojoba oil is a great one to start with. And what you can do is you can add a little bit of essential oils, if you know about essential oils, a little bit to your jojoba oil. And then you can kind of make your own simple moisturizer. Another one that you can try is castor oil for your hair. It's a really, really thick oil, and you can also use it on a blemish as a spot treatment because it will help to dry out your skin. It does that because it's such a thick oil that it will trick your skin into not producing any more oil. So it does work for certain acne and as a spot treatment. And then tea tree oil is a great oil for blemishes, marks, and any kind of scabbing or scarring. So I really recommend those three to start off with. The castor oil is great for your hair. You can use it as a scalp treatment and just kind of rub it all on your head. And there's some of you guys who are asking me if they can use the Brow Reviver on your eyelashes, and I don't recommend it because there's rosemary oil and peppermint oil in it and cinnamon, and it's just not recommended for your eyes because I don't want it to get into your eyes. So I don't suggest that you use it on your eyelashes. But castor oil is something that you can put right on you can dip your like a Q-tip in the castor oil and put it right on your eyelashes, and it will definitely help to grow your eyelashes nice and strong and nice and pretty. So you could do that, you know, in the morning and the evening. And obviously on your scalp, you can do it as a mask all over, but it definitely takes a lot to get out. So if you're going to do it, just make sure that you're not going to go anywhere, or you're going to give it time to settle in and then wash it out really well. But those are the three oils that I highly suggest. And you know, you guys can check out some of my products. One of the things that's nice about what I do and what I'm able to do is I use, you know, the money that you guys spend on the products to buy in bulk so that I can add those expensive essential oils that would be harder to get yourself. So like if you wanted to try to make one of my more simple products, you could try to, but it would end up costing you more money up front than just buying it already made, because I've already taken all that money and used it to buy all the bulk so that you guys can have those wonderful, great ingredients. But I think that jojoba oil is a great one to have around, castor oil too, and tea tree oil, and those are pretty affordable. But if I could choose one oil that you guys should all have, that just one, it would be jojoba oil, because you can use it on anything, and it's very gentle. It works for every single person, and I just highly, highly recommend it. And typically you can get it from a natural food store, or you can get it online. Just make sure you're getting it from a reputable brand. And I hope this helps you guys.